The boy slowly unzipped his girlfriend's jacket, and with just one look, she instantly knew the assignment. Turns out, these three cheap college kids came up with a classic honey trap to scam the ski resort gatekeeper just to save a few bucks. The girl faked tears, claiming she lost her wallet and her friends were waiting inside, using the promise of hooking the guy up with her hot friends to trick him into letting them slip through. By the time the clueless employee realized her hot girlfriends were actually two broke guys, the trio had already disappeared into the ski resort. Later that night, determined to milk their free trip to the end, they blackmailed the same worker with his rule breaking, forcing him to let them on the chairlift for one last run. But right as their chairlift reached midair, the resort officially hit closing time. A careless staff member assumed the mountain was completely clear, flipped the main power switch to off, and went home. Stranded hanging in the freezing air, the trio initially thought it was just a temporary power glitch, but as the entire mountain fell into a dead eerie silence, pure panic kicked in. They were completely abandoned. To make matters worse, this specific resort was only open on weekends. That meant nobody would show up to rescue them for another 6 whole days. As night fell, the temperature plummeted past freezing, and a brutal blizzard started turning them into literal human popsicles. They spotted a snowcat grooming the slopes in the distance and screamed for their lives, but the howling wind and roaring engine completely drowned out their cries. In absolute despair, they huddled together to steal each other's body heat, but the girl's skin was already suffering from severe, painful frostbite, staring down a lethal freeze, and an impossible wait. They had to find a way to escape right now, or this cheap ski trip would become their final icy grave.